Hey Gemini, it's me G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and I'm kind of excited because I think that your love reading this month is completely different from May, okay? So this is your love focus for the month of June, and I have to be honest, it is quite exciting, okay? The reason why I'm saying all this is because, first of all, the first week of June, okay, May 29th, we have Sagittarius full moon hanging around, okay, that first week of June, going into the second week, okay, but that also happened to be the same day that your ruling planet Mercury went into your sign. So you were feeling a bit rather more confident, ready to speak your mind a bit more, being more social, standing up for yourself a bit more, being more honest. There may have been times where you may have gotten into some type of minor conflict with someone, some type of arguments, just minor disagreements about things that really just don't even matter, like pointless arguments, right? And so June 12th or 13th, give or take a day, your ruling planet will leave your sign and go into Gemini. So this will cause you and everybody else to be a bit more compassionate, to listen more, okay? Do less talking, to listen more. But for you, I feel like this is pumping you up, okay? Pumping you up in a way where you are not afraid to say what you have to say. I mean, you never really have been, but some things you do just kind of keep to yourself. But this season will be about you understanding your true value, okay? And I love this message. I love that the universe blessed me with this message to be able to deliver to you, because it is a blessing in disguise, okay? So, yes, understanding your true value, understanding your worthiness, your self-worth, okay? Understanding that you are loved and that you are great, and nobody has the right to make you feel less than anything but great, okay? So let's get started, all right? Because I have some things I want to share with you. All right, I'm not sure if it's lighting. All right. So let's get started, Gemini. First thing first, let it all go. Whatever the worries were and concerns, you have to let it go, dear love. I mean, it's like you guys are really making some drastic changes, okay? Now, in somewhere in your past life, in many past lives before this one, right? Because we all have past lives. So, in your past life, in one of those past lives, it's like you guys have always been the one to kind of just give away your power to other people, right? Um, Being downgraded, letting people say what they want to you, allowing people to disrespect you, not because you're a big sissy, but because you just rather keep the peace. You rather be happy. And so a lot of times you just kind of suck it up and you deal with it, and you let people just kind of say what they want and do whatever they want. And you used to find yourself getting into it, like, in arguments and disagreements with all sorts of people. Even in love, you did that a lot. You gave away your power. Why is it that you feel the need to always be defensive? They don't deserve your power. They don't deserve to see you get that frustrated or that angry, okay? So for a lot of people, the reason why I'm saying this is because that is exactly the type of energy that came out. And so for a lot of you, you were used to dealing with a lot of water signs, or possibly dealing with a lot of fire signs, and or even another air sign, okay? So the thing is this, okay? The thing is this. You guys are making some changes. Either way, it doesn't matter. You guys are saying enough is enough. I'm good. This is what I deserve. If you're not going to give it to me, then you can go about your business. That's what this energy is about, okay? Now, I want you to know that there's a lot. Sorry, guys, there's a fly in here. So, I want you guys to know that there's a lot of positive energy here overall. It really is, okay? Now, when it comes to, you know, love in general, the universe is saying don't underestimate yourself. You are made of something so magnificent, and they don't want you to forget that, okay? So it may seem like things are like all over the place, but the universe wants you to know that whatever struggles or concerns you had, it is all over with, okay? You guys are putting a stop or an end to something that is no longer working for you. You are cutting it off once and for all. You guys are done, okay? Now, I do, and I'm saying that because I see a lot of energy about asserting yourself, standing up for yourself, having a kind of like a backbone this season, okay? And so again, this is about understanding your value, your self-worth. Nobody deserves that much power, okay? So if someone hurt you, don't give in to the foolishness by being vindictive, by hurting them back. You know, we already know karma is a bitch. They're going to get what they're going to get either way, okay? So you don't need to feel like you got to fight fire with fire, or you don't need to feel like you got to be extra defensive these days. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen either way, whether they like it or not, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, you are in the midst of making some changes, so it's like you don't really have time to focus on things that really don't matter at this moment, okay? Now, for some of you that have just recently made a decision, whether it was a year ago or 2 years ago, okay, or even a few months ago, a few weeks ago, a lot of you have made a decision to either be with a particular person, to take someone back, to move in with someone, or to have someone move in with you. A lot of you are really considering to relocate or to make some major or drastic change with this individual, okay? And for those of you that are single, you are still considering a lot of these things. You are considering this relationship, this partnership, this business relationship with this person. This is not the time, okay? The universe is saying, listen, you are going to want to change your mind. So if you have not yet decided to change your mind, then you want to take time to reconsider your views and perspective on this, about this particular person or this situation. The universe is asking that you wait, okay? That you just be a bit more patient, that you wait, okay? Because even though delays are over, and even though you are not in the process of going through any more stress at this moment, right? That one chance or that one thing that you were about to change, or that one thing that you were trying to go after, this is not the time. So it's not saying that it can't happen, but just not right now. The universe wants you to wait 1 year from now, okay? 1 year from now, something drastic is going to happen. I see a lot of cards here talking about a grand opportunity, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune coming out, along with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is like twin flame energy here, okay? So for a lot of you, this is a twin flame either trying to work their way back into your life, or you guys are dealing with a true soulmate, okay? For a lot of you, you guys are single and you are considering to take this air sign back, or you are just simply in a process of thinking about what you went through with this person, and that is going to cause you to change your mind, okay? So whatever it is that had happened, and you might be feeling really good these days, feeling really powerful and sexy and confident, if that person has never really had like a positive impact on your life, okay? If they have been very negative, saying things that they shouldn't say, trying to degrade you, trying to bring you down, you might want to kind of reconsider, moving back in with that person, or you might want to reconsider even taking that person back. So that is why the universe is saying, listen, pump your brakes, not right now. Wait. Just wait and see, because something else is coming your way. So they don't want you to rush into this decision. Whatever it is, do not rush into this decision. Take your time. Reevaluate the situation for what it is. Reevaluate. Sit back, observe this person, make sure, that they really are what you need, okay? Make sure that they really are someone who is good for your soul, okay? Now, for a lot of you, this is a new person, okay? For a lot of you that are single, you may be actually um be running into this new person, okay? This new person, a lot of you will meet a new person, or if you have already, this new person has already begun to stir some romantic feelings up inside of you, okay? And it got you feeling really good and really sexy. But still in all, the universe wants you to know to breathe, okay? To breathe, that to take your time with this person, because again, like I said, in many past lives before this, a lot of you were just jumping ahead of things, doing things to make other people happy. You guys were giving away your power, doing things too fast, moving too fast. Okay, and so the universe wants you to know that even though things have slowed down for you, they want to bless you with something amazing, okay? So there are some big drastic changes that are about to take place, okay? But you have to make sure that you are doing things the right way, okay? So if you know, for example, that you moved in with a person before, they cheated on you, they broke your heart, maybe they got you pregnant and left you, maybe they decided to be with you, and maybe they used you for whatever reason, and maybe you felt completely lost, maybe you felt broken inside, right? You want to use that as a lesson learned. And I think for a lot of you, okay, being the fact that the reconciliation card came out, I'm not surprised, because a lot of us are dealing with this past issue, okay? A lot of us are dealing with it. And it's only because this Cancer energy is floating around, so it's really causing a lot of us to kind of reminisce, to think about the past, and a lot of us are going to be feeling really nostalgic, feeling like we're missing someone. And, the reality is this is not the time for that, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, because you guys are so intellectual and so intuitive, a lot of you guys are actually tapping into your intuition this season, okay? So use that to your advantage. If something inside of you is screaming, no, 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 don't do it, don't do it, okay? If something inside of you is saying, well, maybe I should give her a chance, or maybe I should talk to him, you can talk, okay? But be careful not to give your power away, okay? Don't be so caught up in love that you forget who you are. Don't be so caught up in love that you forget where you came from. Don't be so caught up in love that you forget about your children, or that you tend to forget about things that really matter to you, like your career and your money, those type of things. Don't be so caught up in love that you forget about you. And that is what the message was about understanding your true value, your self-worth. So you can be in love, and you can go for this new love, or you might feel like, hey, I'm going to reconcile, I'm going to work things out, I'm going to take my husband back, I'm going to take my wife back because I love her and I don't want to be without her, right? You may feel those things, right? But the reality is, you gotta be honest with yourself. And this is why I love the Queen of Swords, because that's exactly what it's about. If you look at this card, her sword is straight up. Like, it's straight up. It doesn't bullshit. It doesn't lie. It's not wavering all over the place. It's straight up. Listen, you took me through a lot of shit, and I gotta be real. I'm not the one to put up with it this season. I got things I want to work on. I'm focused. I gotta get back to my money. I gotta focus on my goals. I don't have time to get my heart broken all over again. So if you here to play games, then you might as well leave right now. Okay, so this is about really being a bit more assertive, standing up for your truth, speaking your truth, okay? Don't underestimate yourself. Be confident, be diligent, and speak your truth. Do not underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. Express that. Even in love, you can be creative, you can be spontaneous, you can be passionate and sexy and wonderful and all those great things in between. But honey, if you are not being honest with yourself, it all doesn't even matter. Some of you know that this person is no good for you, okay? And the thing is, a lot of you just can't help it. You're like, oh my God, they turn me on, right? They so damn sexy and intelligent, and I just love the way they walk. Like, you guys are just rambling with your thoughts and your ideas and your dreams, okay? Do not be fooled, okay? Double check, okay? Double check. Change your perspective on things. Don't be so quick to give your power away. Don't be so quick to allow this person to manipulate you or to use you or to lie to you again. And honestly, dear love, I'm hoping that you are not being this person, that you are not being this person, that you are not being manipulative or lying to someone or trying to hurt this person. Okay? It is a season for you to be honest. It's possible to have a bit of compassion for another person's heart. Okay? And vice versa. For a lot of you, a lot of this energy is going to be very different for each and every one of you. Okay? And only you know what this message is truly about. Okay? Now, for those of you that are single, I do see new love here. So this is really exciting. I actually think that you guys are the first sign to actually get this. So this is exciting, okay? So new love, okay? New love is on the horizon, okay? And the thing is, I see the moon card here in reverse. So this is saying that whatever fears or whatever concerns you had about love, all those things are over, okay? This fly is really irritating me. So, I'm just not a bug person. So, the moon card in reverse is really all about your emotions. Normally, okay, it's a very emotional card, but it's also expressed a lot of fear, a lot of concern, a lot of deep emotion, right? But being in reverse, this is saying that all those insecurities or anything that you felt that was deeply rooted, if you ever felt so disconnected from love, feeling like you're not interested, you don't want to be with nobody else, or if you just felt like I don't really want to be with nobody else right now because I feel like I can't trust anybody at this moment, you know, you want to try your best to be as open-minded as possible because I feel like this really could be the one for you, okay? So as you begin to work through those emotions, and now that you know your self-worth and now you are now understanding your true value, this love can actually work out. So don't be so like emotional, don't be so afraid to express what you need from this person, because I feel like this person will be a bit more open to your feelings and different ideas or thoughts, okay? So pay attention to the different epiphanies or any type of dreams that you may have this season, just because we have a lot of, well, just a few minor planets going retrograde this season, right? But then we also have, you know, Mercury still hanging around in your sign until the 13th, give or take a day, and just going to go into Cancer. So again, for a lot of you, that might be the same week where you will meet this person if you have not already done so, okay? Now, later on that week, of course, we have the new moon in your sign. So if you are considering to make some changes, I would at least say wait until after the new moon, or and then just kind of see if you feel the same way, okay? If you feel the same way, then by all means, dear love, follow your heart. But if not, the universe is saying to wait a year from now, because you will have a lot more clarity. Things will be working a lot more in your favor. But with the world's card, I mean, with the wheel of fortune being here, this is a lot of stability. This is things working out in your favor, fortune being on your side, you know. And so the universe is saying, listen, this is not a time to fret. No need to worry. You have a lot of cards here talking about not worrying. Don't panic. Don't underestimate your true value. Okay? So give your cares and your worries to your angels and allow spirit to guide you, dear love. Don't worry about anything. That if it was a financial problem, if this was an insecurity issue, if this was a home issue or a money issue, whatever it was, the universe has your back. Everything is working out in your favor, okay? So you might want to take some time and reconsider, dear love. For a lot of you that are thinking about this person or thinking about taking this person back, you may want to reconsider, okay? For a lot of you, like I said, for each and every one of you, this message is going to be different. For some of you, this is not the right time to take this person back. This is not the right time to even have a baby with this person or to even get married with this person, okay? Give this person, if you want to consider them, right? Give this person a chance to prove to you that they really have changed, okay? Or by any means, if this is the other way around, if this is you that may have hurt this other person, right? This fire sign or this water sign, if this is you that have done the damage, then you want to take some time to work through all these different emotions, okay? And work through all these different insecurities before you try to be with another person or before you take this person back. Because the reality is you got some things to work on, dear love. Who knows? A year from now, you might actually run into somebody that is completely your soulmate. So you want to take your time when it comes to making these drastic changes, okay? Now, I want to point something out to you. Doing your love reading, okay, as confirmation calls anyway, you got the Queen of Swords, and then as I kept shuffling, you guys got the Knight of Swords. So this is a complete soulmate relationship, okay? Look at this. If you look at this, they're both facing the opposite way. So one is looking that way and the other one is looking that way. It's like both of you guys have some things that you need to address, some things that you need to work on, okay? And not for nothing, it's like you are still trying to heal from the past and they are still trying to find some type of stability or some type of acceptance within themselves. So just maybe for a lot of you, you might want to wait a year from now before trying to work things out with this person or before marrying this person. So if you are engaged with this person, you like, you know what, I love you, I can't be without you, that's fine. But you guys still got some shit you need to work out. So before you go rush into the altar trying to marry this person, you may want to really sit down and take your time, especially if you are single and this is a new love. Be very cautious, okay? Take your time. Take your time. Because I feel like that is what happened in many past lives before this. You guys were rushing into things. You know, being naive, allowing people to just say whatever to you and you're running with it, okay? Not because you're an idiot or because you are not intelligent enough, but because you love hard. A lot of you love hard. And you can't help it. You're a love bug, right? You just love everything fancy and sexy and wild and spunky and spontaneous. So you just really can't help yourself, right? And so this season, the universe is saying, listen, relax because we got something amazing for you. So you don't need to feel like if you don't take this person back, love will not be there for you because it absolutely is there for you. I see opportunity here, which is always a good sign. Okay. Now, before I jump ahead, okay, I do see the attraction card here as well in love, okay? You guys are more attracted the more you release old emotions and insecurities. You attract more romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So let your hair down, have fun, go on dates. You don't need to feel like you have to rush into things, dear love. And you may be feeling really cheerful and really excited and, but you got to work on that self-acceptance first, okay? Take time to get to know each other, dear love. Get to know each other. Especially for those of you that have this new love, take time to get to know each other. It's all good. It's all good. Get to know each other, dear love. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bonds will deepen. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out as confirmation, this is saying that you guys are in for some big, big changes. Big, happy changes, okay? So take your time making this decision about taking this other person back or, take your time making a decision about whether you want to move on or not because this is not nothing to play with. It's like you guys are really, if you go in the kitchen, you might get burned, okay? So be very careful about how you are approaching the situation. No need to worry though, dear love, because like I said, I see abundance here of love. I see much, much victory regarding love, and I see opportunity being here. Opportunity is knocking, dear love. Opportunity is knocking. So like I said, for a lot of you, this is a new love, okay? So you may not feel like things are working out for you. You may not feel like love is truly on your side, but it is. The universe is blessing you. You do have great love here for you. But you must be willing to take your time and change your approach. Begin to change your whole perspective. Don't be so quick to give in. Don't be so quick to fall in love. Take your time. Don't be so naive. For a lot of you, it's like you get really, really attracted when you see Aquarius people, right? If you are attracted to this Aquarius person, you want to give them time to get used to being back in your life, okay? If you are dealing with this water sign, this Scorpio, or this Pisces, you want to take your time because something may not be right. This might be one of those situations where they want you today and then tomorrow they don't. You need to be with somebody who understands you intellectually, okay? So you might also want to consider being with someone who can kind of help balance you out, you know? Someone who takes you more seriously. So, and it's not saying that you and a water sign can't work. It's just saying that right now is probably not the best time. I know that you guys drive Cancer people crazy too. So, I know that you guys drive Cancer people crazy and you drive Pisces people crazy. You bring a lot of deep jealousy and emotions out of Pisces people, especially. So, if you can be with somebody that can go there with you intellectually, do so. Okay? So, I love you, Gemini. You know, one things that I wanted to point out to you before I go is that you want to focus on taking better care of your health as well, okay? Because it's like the more you begin to take care of your health, the more confident you will feel. You will begin to appreciate yourself more. Pray a bit more, okay? Archangel Raphael came out here more than once in two separate cards, dear love. So you really want to make sure that you are calling on Archangel Raphael when it comes to healing, okay? Ask for healing from this situation. Whoever this person was, please, please meditate as much as possible. Take your time considering being back with this person, okay? So I love you, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like a personal reading, check out my website, g1insights.org. Please like and share this video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. You guys are so fucking dope. I love you. See you next month. Bye.